Could a big move be coming for your Kansas City Chiefs after the extension to Harrison Butker? What's next? We will dissect some potential trade rumors for your Kansas City Chiefs coming up on this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Let's set the scene for you here before we get too further along into this thing. The cap situation for the Chiefs, $17.1 million. And we've noted a lot on this channel over the last few weeks that there are some extension candidates after Harrison Butker, cough, cough, great Humphrey, that would actually potentially open up even more money. So with that, will the Chiefs potentially make a move? We will discuss here in just a moment. Before we do, all this week, we are battling our Lions channel in a sub-battle to see which of our two channels can pick up the most subscribers. We don't just want to beat the Lions on the field. We want to beat them off the field as well, show why we have the better fan base. For daily Chiefs coverage, join us for our watch party that we're going to have for the Lions game. We're also doing a live show during the week, daily news and rumors, breaking news and more. It's all in one place. Subscribe now for free, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Let's start with a big one. It's a biggie, folks. Amari Cooper, wide receiver from the Cleveland Browns, is the first player to make our list today, as the folks at Last Word on Sports have named the Chiefs as a top trade destination for the Cleveland Browns wide receiver. Now, if you recall, Amari Cooper's name has come up with the Brandon Ayuk discussions. And at the time of this recording, it seems highly unlikely that a deal gets done there of sending Ayuk to Cleveland and vice versa, of sending Amari Cooper to San Francisco. So with that, if he's not going to San Francisco, is he still looking to get moved elsewhere? Is Amari Cooper ready for a change? Does he want out of Cleveland? Well, if you checked his social media over the last couple of days, you might have gotten that answer, as he was asked about potential trade rumors, and he said, as far as changing scenery goes, LOL, I wouldn't mind it at all. That does not sound like it's a good situation there in Cleveland. A little trouble in paradise. Let's hear more from Last Word on Sports on why the Kansas City Chiefs. The Baltimore Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs trade candidate Amari Cooper makes a cryptic social media post after being in several trade rumors recently. Cooper wouldn't budge the idea of joining the back-to-back Super Bowl champions and team with incoming receiver Marquise Brown and rookie Xavier Worthy. Now, personally, I am more bullish on this Chiefs wide receiver room than most people are. I think it's much improved from what it was last year, when it was arguably the worst receiving core in the entire NFL. But if Cooper is available for the right price, then you have my attention. If the Chiefs are in a situation where they can say, you know what, we can afford Amari Cooper and we don't have to give up too much for him, then I'm potentially intrigued by this possibility. Amari Cooper leaves the Dallas Cowboys, goes to Cleveland. He's been very good there with both organizations. Last year, with over 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns, 17.4 yards of reception. The year prior, had nearly 1,200 yards, 15 yards of reception, and 9 touchdowns. He was very good. So what would it take to make this potential move? I'm looking at the Chiefs giving up about a second-round pick in 2025 to bring in Amari Cooper. And here's the bottom line, folks. I know you do have to pay Amari Cooper, but you're not going to find somebody in the second round better than Amari Cooper, and he would be an immediate impact player on this Chiefs team. So although I'm sitting here saying you don't have to make this trade, I feel pretty confident about this receiving room as is, but if he's available, it's sure tempting. What do you guys think? Should the Chiefs trade for the Browns wide receiver Amari Cooper? It's our pinned comment today. Weigh in. Your chance to be Brett Feach. Type T for trade, P for pass. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section below. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball now. This is where we find Matthew Judon, the edge rusher of the New England Patriots. And the 33rd team mentioned the Chiefs as a potential top trade destination for Judon recently. If you recall, Judon has been wanting a new contract. He is towards the end of his prime at 31 years of age, coming off an injury last year. And the Patriots, one of the worst rosters in football, they're totally rebuilding there. He doesn't really fit their timeline. So what about the idea of heading to KC? Here's what the 33rd team had to say. The Chiefs are already the favorites to win the Super Bowl, but adding Judon would widen the gap even further. He would instantly be the best edge rusher on the roster and would make for a fantastic pairing with Jones on the defensive line. And personally, I think he's a natural fit. We've talked about King Felix, for example, here on this channel, and he doesn't look quite ready for prime time at this point. You do have George Karlaftis coming off a fantastic season, but then if you have Karlaftis and Judon together, along with Chris Jones, this is going to be an unstoppable force. You can't double-team anybody. And it's just going to be sacks for days. It's going to be a cheat code on Madden playing with these guys if you bring in Matthew Judon to the fold. You look at the numbers, and prior to the injury, he'd been playing the best football of his career. 2022 had a career high, 15.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles in 17 games played. Last year, before the season-ending injury, had 4 sacks in 4 games. He was playing really good. So if he's healthy, then this is a natural fit for this Kansas City Chiefs team. And it's the money that you'd have to pay that would be the costly thing here. You don't have to give up a ton when it comes to trade assets. You're looking at giving up about a 4th and a 5th round pick, getting Judon, and then a 6th round pick in return as well. But to me, this is very doable if you're the Kansas City Chiefs. If you could only pick one, which one are you going with? Amari Cooper at wide receiver or Matthew Judon at the edge rusher spot? Type AC for Amari Cooper. Type MJ for Matt Judon. Weigh in the comments section. Let us know which one you would pull off. Folks, we got a great deal we're offering right now. Travis Kelce Super Bowl jerseys are on sale. Almost 50% off. Look, that Super Bowl patch is snazzy, folks. If you're looking to get a Chiefs jersey, it's got to be this, right? What a night that was, the Super Bowl. And what a night that was for Travis Kelce. Get your Travis Kelce Super Bowl jerseys on sale for almost 50% off, plus free shipping at chatsports.com/KelseySB. The link is in the comments and the description of today's video. That's chatsports.com/KelseySB to get yours today. Last on our list, let's talk to corner position now. This is where we find corner Marshon Lattimore of the New Orleans Saints. And we've talked about the corner position here for the Kansas City Chiefs, that the idea is that we will see Trent McDuffie slide into L'Jarius Sneed's role, but they haven't necessarily replaced L'Jarius Sneed in this secondary room. And Lattimore is a guy that I think if you brought in, you would feel a lot more comfortable about with this Chiefs secondary room. That in this corner spot, which might be one of the weakest units for this Chiefs team beyond Trent McDuffie, you bring in a veteran like Lattimore, that's a potential game changer for a guy that's played at a high level. You look at the statistics of what he's done. Go back to 2021, 3 interceptions, a coverage grade of 76.4, a true lockdown corner type, which could be a nice compliment there to Trent McDuffie. 2022, a coverage grade of 70.1, had an interception, 4 pass breakups. Last season, his coverage grade went down a little bit, was still solid, 69.1, 1 interception, 8 pass breakups, and 48 tackles. I think Lattimore could be a good fit potentially, and I think you're looking at giving up about a 4th-round pick to bring in Marshon Lattimore if you so choose to bring him in. So, there you have it. That's our potential trade candidates. Let's see if each and company is going to make a move. Who is somebody you would like to see the Kansas City Chiefs trade for before the season begins? We've gone through a few trade candidates out there. Obviously, there's several others on the market as well. Give me a name that comes to mind that you would like to see in Kansas City prior to the start of the 2024 season. Let us know. For continuing Kansas City Chiefs coverage, you got to subscribe to the Chiefs Report as we're bringing you our daily news and rumors, live shows, watch parties. It's all in one place right here on the Chiefs Report. Subscribe now for free, youtube.com/ChiefsTV, and we'll see you next time.